Hello! Today we are going to speak about the events that happened in the past. First, let me ask you, did you go anywhere last summer? Where did you spend your last holidays? Had you passed your test successfully before? Great! Today I'm going to tell you about an exciting journey I took last summer. I went to a fantastic country. But first, it may be useful to spend some time looking at the rules and examples of the past simple and past perfect tense. When do we use the past simple tense? When we talk about a completed action in the past. Past simple. Use completed actions in the past. Form regular. Verb plus ed. Example: work, worked. Jump, jumped. Travel, traveled. Irregular. Use the past form. Speak, spoke. Teach, taught. Say, said. Example: last year we traveled to Australia. She taught me English. Now the past perfect. When do we use it? The past perfect is used to talk about the event that happened before another event in the past. Past perfect. Use one event before another event. Form: subject, had, past participle. Example: she hadn't seen kangaroos before she went to Australia. I had ordered a ticket before I went to the show. Well, grammar rules give us the ground to communicate clearly and effectively. Now it's time to tell you about my exciting journey. Your task is to listen to me very attentively and remember all the past simple, past perfect tense examples. Well, have you ever seen a kangaroo? A kangaroo. I saw it last summer. I went to Australia last July. I hadn't seen a kangaroo before I went to Australia. I also wanted to see a crocodile. I decided to go to the crocodile show to see how they feed the huge animals, 6 meters long. But first I wanted to eat an ice cream, and when I came back to the show, the crocodile had left. I failed to see the crocodile because I hadn't come in time. I ordered a ticket to the whale watch that my friends had told me about. The whale was fantastic. So I traveled to Australia. I saw lots of beautiful animals and the rainforest because I had studied English. What tenses did I use to tell you the story? Right, the past simple and past perfect tense. Now let's train your brain and see how many examples did you get. Past perfect. Hadn't seen. Had left. Had told. Hadn't come. Had studied. Past simple. Saw, went, wanted, failed, ordered, traveled. Well done. Okay, it's time to remember irregular verbs. Listen, read, and repeat the first form of the verb, then give the second and the third form. Take, took, taken. Write, wrote, written. Drink, drank, drunk. Grow, grew, grown. Become, became, become. Cut, cut, cut. Do, did, done. Fall, fell, fallen. Go, went, gone. Hold, held, held. Know, knew, known. Leave, left, left. Understand, understood, understood. Win, won, won. Okay, you've won. Now it's time to play the mix and match game. Read and match the two halves of each sentence. When Simon went out to play, he had already done his homework. Before that day in winter, the African boy had never seen snow in his life. She gave me the book that she had read. We visited the museum that our friend had told us about a month before. We went to London because the Queen had invited us for tea. Had Simon done his homework before he went out to play? Had the African boy ever seen snow in his life before that day in winter? Had she read the book before she gave it to me? Had our friend told us about the museum before we visited it? Had the Queen invited us for tea before we went to London? No, he hadn't. No, he hadn't. No, she hadn't. No, he hadn't. No, she hadn't. Well done. Okay, it's time to sum up. Today we've learned the forms of the verbs. Which tenses? Right, past simple and past perfect. I liked your work very much. Hope you found that useful, and I'll see you again. Goodbye and good luck.